Hello everybody and welcome back to Pokemon Sword post-game. Now, in the last episode we defeated the champion and taken the title for ourselves. But there's still a few more things like the cutscene we had dealt with, so let's see what's going on. Oh, it's Magnolia. Congratulations, champion. Here, I've got a little something for you as a celebration. Obtained a Master Ball. Well, that'll come in handy. The best Pokeball with the ultimate level of performance. With it, you will catch any wild Pokemon without fail. Professor Magnolia, why did you come all this way? After everything Blank has achieved, it's really the least I could do. The witching stars that make Dynamaxing possible are parts of Eternatus. And when Eternatus was awakened, Dynamax energy flooded the entire region. Because of that Dynamax, Pokemon were popping up all over, causing trouble across all of Galar. But Blank and his friends came to our rescue. The Dynamax phenomenon has long been important to the Galarian culture. I hope everyone will use the power of Dynamaxing correctly in the days to come. So, young Blank, please do what you believe is best. Poor Professor Magnolia. She seems quite bothered by the chairman's actions, since she helped carry out so much of the researching into Dynamaxing for him. Yeah, it's a little bit sad. Adventure to your heart's content. The Galar region is yours to explore. Well, we've been across pretty much everything, but the only thing that we really should be taking a look into is back in the Slumbering Weald, where the little cutscene at the end of the last episode was at. So best to check that out while we're here. I wondered though, is this just how we're gonna end up catching Zacian? Just be like, oh, Hop gets summons into and you get Zacian, and that's it. Go, guys, we're waiting your directions against this level 2 Squovit. Probably should just hop on my bike and just start going. Might as well do that. So we can get to the back of this area a little bit faster. And this is where we first encountered him. Oh, and then we get the higher level Pokemon. I love how it just immediately goes from like, you know, Squovit, Rookidee, and then you get a little bit further into the back of the area, and then it's just like, here is Galarian Weezing, Munna, Corviknight. Just like all the crazy like high level stuff. But we finally made it here. Oh, and Hop's waiting. Huh? Blank, what are you doing here in the woods? The truth is, you felt like something was calling you here. That's it? Mate, that's pretty uncanny. I've been thinking, you know, maybe the reason Zacian and Zamazenta chose a place like this to sleep was because no one ever comes here, and it's so quiet all the time. Oh, but I hadn't had the chance to tell you, congrats on your victory, Blank. Honestly, Blank, I never thought that you'd manage to beat my brother. The greatest champion Galar ever had, he was undefeatable till you came around. It's actually still pretty hard to believe. Really, you're amazing, Blank. So amazing, maybe that I don't just realize how amazing you really are. Blank, do you think you'd be up for one more battle? Sure. Thanks, Blank. Then show me the strength that defeated Lee, the greatest champion we ever had. I'm ready when you are, just say the word. Well, let's go ahead and do this. This is a serious battle. You're ready for that, aren't you? Of course. This is it. You are challenged by Pokemon Trainer Hop. Sending out a double. I've got Golurk out in front because I didn't think to switch up my Pokemon, but we should be fine. Oh, and you're only at level 59, so yeah, this shouldn't be too difficult. I'm gonna go with high horsepower just because I get the stab bonus from that. And you're going with Cotton Guard. But why? Why you gotta raise your defenses on me? Oh, drastically too, jeez. That did like nothing. Would have done like double that if you didn't raise your defenses so high. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna switch to Lucario because this is gonna... You're gonna really take a pounding having your maxed out defense. And they're going with Double Edge. Not that powerful against me, but it wouldn't have affected Golurk if I had left him in, which kinda sucks, but hey, it's whatever. Aura Sphere should be able to take you out. I hope. Yeah, just barely got him. Oh, I got a critical hit too. So, that would have taken him out even if... Well, probably not if he was at full health, but maybe. I don't know for sure. Pokemon Trainer Hop is about to send out Cinderace. Well, we're gonna want Golurk back in for that, because he's got the ground-type moves. And, you know, it doesn't really take much damage because he is, well, part ground-type, so yeah. Let me hit you with this hot horsepower. Pyro Ball. That shouldn't do too much damage. It was a funny animation, though. And did almost half my health. That was nice. But you got Oko, so yeah. I do like the fact, though, that we all get, that depending on the starter you pick, you get like a fun... Because it's Snipe Shot, I think Drum Beating, and the Pyro Ball, which is actually pretty nice. Also, why do you have 2 normal types on your team? That doesn't make much sense. But either way, Snorlax is still a tank. Because he can defend and he hits hard, which I don't like. At least his defenses aren't like Blissey, though. Because Snorlax is definitely like, at least defensive-wise, a weaker Blissey, but when it comes to his power and actually like how much damage he can put on, he's actually a pretty good teammate if you know how to use him properly. Especially when he has varieties of moves like Hammer Arm and stuff like that. Body Slam for paralysis. Ugh. And he's got full restores, come on! Even though I use those in my champion battle. I'm like, I'm actually surprised that Leon didn't use any now that I think about it, but I think I either didn't do enough damage or just OHKO'd what he could have used them on. If I'm remembering correctly. But, not entirely sure. But Snorlax is down. Oh, and Lucario and Hattie is leveled up. Sweet. And any moves? New. Corviknight. Okay, we should switch for that. Let's see, Flying and Steel type. Let's switch to the Fire type. And use the move that I wanted to use in the last video with Burn Up and just see how nutty that is gonna get. Oh, you got Steel Wing. That's not gonna be fun. Well, I'm gonna hit you with a Burn Up. Okay, God, why did that scare me so much? Oh, why you gotta do that? Jesus. I am sorry. My phone decided to go off with a stupid app notification, and I'm just... Oh, why did that scare me? My heart's now just pounding in the worst way, and there it goes. Cramorant. Okay, that's a water type. We need, Lucario first, Thunder Punch. Oh, okay, I can't focus properly now because, like, my brain's just... Ugh. Not a good thing that happened. But we're fine. We're okay. We're managing. And Cramorant stand. Isn't Cramorant like a water and flying type? So electricity is like 4 times effective. And we got Inteleon up to level 57. Cool. Maybe we'll hit level 70 by the end of this. Pinchurin. That's an electric type, isn't it? I mean, Golurk and Lucario are like taking down his entire team. Because they just have like the moves that I need to do this right. Hit you with that high horsepower. Which doesn't make a whole lot of sense to be on a Golurk, but hey. It's good. Also good for double battles too. At least a little bit better than Earthquake, unless you have a flying or something with levitate. Didn't expect there to be such a gap between you and me, mate. Got 7,200 for winning. Oh, sorry. So, there really was no way I could ever beat you. I mean, you've even beat my unbeatable brother. And if it isn't the two of you again, I was wondering what all that noise was about. Ah, if it isn't Sonia. Blank, congratulations on beating Leon. Thank you. Taking it in such stride like it's your due, eh? You cheeky thing. Well, it was a really close fight. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be off assisting the professor? Hop, I'm actually not working as my grand's assistant any longer. In fact, I'm the professor now. You are? And really, I've got the two of you to thank for that. I was just along for the ride on your adventure, but I ended up taking a real interest in the history of the Galar region. And I came to care for Pokemon even more than I ever had before. Ah, and I wrote a book. And it's a book I wrote. I even signed it. That makes it a collector's item. You got a copy of Sonia's book. Professor Sonia is published writing. Her new discoveries about the Galar region's legends are recorded in this enjoyable read. I've already got my own copy lined up to buy it on the day it came out. Aw, thanks, Hop. That's so sweet. I'll sign on your copy for you later. Anyway, I've got my grand's blessing and put out my first book under my own name. I think you can expect great things of the lovely Professor Sonia in the future, wouldn't you say? Ah, yeah, I expect so. Sonia and Blank, you both amaze me. I've got a lot to live up to here. So, what are you young'uns doing here? Oh right. Oh, that's it, isn't it? You were putting the rusted sword and the rusted shield back in their place? I can't just keep holding on to them forever, right? Yeah, that's what we were doing. We were just about to do that. You forgot entirely, didn't you? What, you think the two of you are besties now with Zacian and Zamazenta or something? Maybe. That must be it, Blank. Why you felt like you were called here. Let's put the sword and shield back and say a proper thanks for all their help. Maybe if we do that, we'll get to see Zacian and Zamazenta again someday. Yeah, maybe. Return the rusted sword? Yes. Zacian and Zamazenta, thanks loads for helping us out. Took us a while, but we've brought back your precious relics and all. You and Hop returned the rusted sword and the rusted shield. Alright, that about settles that, Blank. Why don't you and I head back? What are you gonna do? Sonia? I think I'll stay here a bit longer. What I want to do a little more research here in the forest. My power spot detector is going off. Well, I thought I heard someone making noise over this way. Okay, who are these idiots? Well, you wouldn't be the professor, Sonia, who wrote the book of Galar history. Hello? You bought my book? Yes, of course. Read it from cover to cover. Why, yes, of course. I even wrote on the internet a review for it. That awful book was filled with lies, so we gave it 1 star. What? There are no lies printed in that book. It's just plain rude. I am Swordward. I am Shielbert. And we are the new kings of Galar. We're descendants of the first kings. More than that, we're celebrities. New kings? Descendants? Seriously? What are you on about? What exactly are you two supposed to be? Well, could these be here, the fabled sword and shield? Well, they're certainly dirty. They must be fake. I fear to touch them with my bare hands. Swordward took the rusted sword. Shielbert took the rusted shield. Hey, don't go nicking those. We just returned them. Oh, do shut up. We only happened to pick up some things that were dropped on the ground. You got a problem with that? How about you prove to whom they belong, But there's no way anyone could prove who those ancient things belong to. Even if we can't prove it, they're really important to Zacian and Zamazenta. Oh goodness, such a plebeian, and yet so pushy. If it's really so important to you, perhaps we should settle this with a battle. We're celebrities who buy battles for twice what they're worth. What does that even mean? I agree with that. I am the magnificent Swordward. I am your opponent. You were chosen by Pokemon Trainer Swordward. I am going to kick your ass. Seriously, this guy needs to be taught some manners. Just because you're, like, what, famous, doesn't mean anything. Go with an Ice Punch, and my Pokemon still aren't healed up from the fight against, Hob, so that's a little bit of a problem. And you're going with Swords Dance. Maybe I can get a freeze. That would be nice. But I don't really have any moves that'll hit you very hard. I can go with Phantom Force, see how that does, but still. Leaf Blade, that's gonna miss. Haha. Oh, you might hit me on the comeback. Oh, of course, that wouldn't take you out. That's gonna do some damage. And knock me out, apparently. Rude. Well, at least Hattie will be able to come in and take you out. Also, is it just me, or does his hair that's supposed to look like a sword look really stupid? Like, seriously. It just looks so bad. It's like, oh, I am a descendant of the king. Better wear blue and have my hair in the shape of a sword. It's like, are you asking? Like, that's just like asking to be made fun of because it looks so dumb. I didn't even see what you were about to switch out. I was just too busy making fun of you. Of course, all moves are not very effective. Great! Perfect. Still did a good chunk of damage, though. Ironhead, that's gonna knock me out, isn't it? Yep. Well, we can switch into the Skater. He'll be able to do some damage to your Steel and Ghost type. Still, though, I'm just saying, why would you think that that hairstyle works? And why would your name be Swordward? To me, that just doesn't make sense. Like, I understand they're descendants and all, but come on. Then again, according to the story, my name is blank. I mean, I'm allowed to choose that myself, which is what I went with, but still. And Galissapod. We're gonna have to switch for that. Lucario's got the electric punches. So, hit him with the Thunder Punch. That should be able to take him out, hopefully. Go on, Lucario. I know you can do it. Alright. Let's hit him with a Thunder Punch. This will hopefully take him out. Or cause him to use Emergency Exit. One or the other. Or not. And I'm just going to get taken out. Yep. Well, that's not good. Let me go with Corvisquire. Or Corviknight. Why do I keep saying Corvisquire? I'm too used to saying that. I wonder if by the end of this we'll hit level 70. That would be fun. I'm also kind of wondering what the heck their stupid plan is for taking, like, the Rusted Sword and Rusted Shield. Because if they were the supposed kings, then they would have been the ones that would have come out of nowhere and, you know, stopped Eternatus. And actually, you know, helped the champion stop Rose and what he was doing. Instead, they were nowhere to be found other than being idiots that come in, like, at the last minute being like, hey, we're descendants of the kings. That's enough faffing about. I suppose it's time to get serious. And that just makes you even more of an idiot. If you're not taking this battle seriously, then why are we even fighting? Stone Edge, that shouldn't be too much. Or it's super effective. Okay. Whatever, Burn-Up is going to take you out, so I don't care. Super effective. And Bisharp is down. Skater burned itself out. And is now pure Rock type. But the battle's over, so it doesn't matter. Boom! Oh, how can this be? My Pokemon! Got 16,800 for winning. You took back the Rusted Sword. To somehow be defeated the adorable Pokemon I go strolling with. You're certainly strong. However, it appears that my younger brother was victorious. I'm sorry, Blank. I lost to him. Why, something on your mind, boy? You weren't concentrating at all during our battle. Older brother, isn't that the one who stopped Eternatus? Oh, now that I look closely, I believe it is. What a rude child, snatching up at our glory like that. You were nowhere to be found. According to our sources, I believe he was also present during the destruction of the magnificent mural our ancestors so artfully created many years ago. What a garnished brute, destroying the mural our family has held in such high esteem for so long. Mural, you mean the one that hid the historical ruins of Zacian and the others? And hold on a moment, Blank wasn't the one who destroyed it. Let us withdraw for now. Next time, we shall bring Pokemon that will utterly defeat you. That's right. And with that, farewell! Wait, stop! Give back the rusted shield! Hold on, Hop! That kid's gone and recklessly run off. At least you're calm, Blank, as much as I expected. I was surprised that Hop lost to someone like that. He looked upset about something during the battle. Maybe that had something to do with it? His own rival became the new champion, and his goal vanished before his eyes. You can't help but wonder what he feels about it all. Anyway, Swordward and Shielbert, was it? I think the two might know something about where those two weirdos went. Shall we go over to the lab in Wedgehurst? Of course. I bet. I didn't even need to ask. Thanks. Okay, we'll meet up later, and then I'll head back to the lab. Oh, cool, and we're out of the forest. Well, then I guess I'll meet you guys at the Pokemon lab, instead of just taking this stroll there, so I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've gotten back to the lab, so let's go ahead, head inside and see what's up. Oh, and who is you? Professor Sonia, you have a visitor? Ah, hey Blank, glad you're here. You got an assistant? Spot on! I've been busy with my research, so I decided to bring on some extra help. I've been keeping all the wishing stars that Chairman Rose have been gathering in here in the lab. Things have been a little hectic around here, but my assistants have been handling things in a proper fashion. She's really been helping me keep things afloat. I really haven't been doing all that much. You're Blank, the champion, right? I'm really glad I get to meet you. It's a true honor, truly. Come here for a moment, would you? There's something I want you to have a look at. Remember my power spot detector, right? It detects places where Dynamaxing is possible. Basically, there's a high concentration of Galar particles that readings spike. And that's how I figured it out. The power spot detector reacted when those two got close. So what does that mean? Basically, following readings from the power spot detector, you might be able to find those sword and shield weirdos. Swordward and Shielbert might claim to be royalty with their weird fancy names, but it's easier to just call them weirdos, don't you think? Let's get back to the topic though. I placed power spot detectors all around Galar, and now it's their time to shine. Power spot detectors act us! Oh, well, looks like something's going on in Turffield. Whoa, there's a bigger reaction than I would have thought. Looks like it's coming from the Turffield Stadium. You could always Dynamax Pokemon at the stadium, that's not exactly unusual. But these readings are way higher than normal. Could it be... It can't be Eternatus. You already caught it. There's something else related to the Sword and Shield weirdos. You should go check it out, Blank, since you're the snazzy new champion and all. I set up your timeline to show where strong particles reacting are coming from. So, have a look at it. Well then, we best get a move on. If Turffield's in trouble, might as well go take care of it. That's the Pokédex, not the town map. Let's go! Let's see, to Turffield Stadium. Calling a flying taxi, yes! We're gonna have Skater go ahead and take this on because, well, we're probably gonna have to deal with... I'm assuming a Dynamax Grass type. My Pokemon are still, like, mostly knocked out. Let me get them healed up real quick. Yes, hello, Nurse Joy. Can I, drop my Pokemon off, get them healed up, switch? Thank you. Well, let me put Colossal in the front of the party so then we can, properly deal with what's coming ahead. And let's head inside this Turffield Stadium and see what the heck is just going on. Well, Milo and Piers are here. Hello there, champion, so you came. It's been a while. How carefree can you be? You're the new champion, you're bigger than a Dynamax Pokemon right now. I was actually in the middle of an exhibition match with peers when this Dynamax Pokemon came charging in. The audience and staff already took shelter. Jan! I got everyone who was seated on the north side of the stadium evacuated. You must have heard that, right? More Dynamax Pokemon are running amok. Much obliged, Hop. I'd expect nothing less from the gym challenger. I knew we could count on you. I lost at the semifinals, though. Ah, blank. I chased those red and blue guys and saw them head into Thurfield Stadium. Then I heard that uproar and there was no way I could leave it alone. I had to help out. So we're sorry, I actually lost sight of them in all the rush. The suspicious characters you saw are concerning. But for now, I think we should get this Dynamax Pokemon to settle down first. I'd be glad to have your help against such a tough-looking opponent. Yes, let's go. Alright then, let's head into the pitch. I'll lend a hand too. Don't blame the Pokemon, of course, but I'm still a bit miffed they upstaged me. You too, come on bro, the old champion. I don't know how much I can really help. If I come along, I just might end up slowing the rest of you down. I really know the guy, but I think Leon will be all lost about his. Though he does get actually lost a lot. You coming? Okay. Piers might look scary, but he's great looking after all. He's a big brother after all. Alright, we should get going too. Let's head out there and go ahead and take on whatever we got. Oh, and it's a Sarina. Well, this shouldn't be too difficult for Skater to handle. We also got, like, Cinderace, what looks to be a Falapple, and an Obstagoon, so no one's really got any disadvantages here, really. So let's get the Dynamax going and hit it with everything we've got. Okay, how do you avoid this attack? I mean, I know it's like... Then again, how accurate is that move? Okay, I said this wasn't going to be too difficult of a fight, and then Obstagoon immediately gets taken out. Damn. We miss an attack, we lose a Pokemon, and now we're just over here just attempting to catch up with whatever is going on. Alright, let's hit him with a Max Flare. That did a lot less damage than I thought it would. But the heat's up, so with the sunlight being harsh, we should be able to do more damage. And Pyro Ball, if it hits, will do more damage too. Yeah, that almost took it out. And we get the burn. Okay, Flapple is just getting everything going. I jump kick. It's not too bad, but this Max Flare should take it out. And Sarina has been defeated. That is back to normal. Mickey! Milo used to revive. Shinari! Whew, it looks like things finally calmed down a bit. This Dynamax stuff, no matter how many times I see it, I still don't like it. I can see your dislike for Dynamaxing still hasn't changed, Piers. But there was definitely something off about the Dynamax transformation. There wasn't any trainer anywhere, and the Pokemon seemed like it couldn't even control the power itself. Quite right. Normally Pokemon needs to respond to a Dynamax bid in order to Dynamax, but it seems there was some discord in the harmony between trainer and Pokemon. Did you feel anything unusual, Blank? I did. So you noticed something was off too. There's no trainer to be found. This really is a mystery wrapped in an enigma. I'll make sure Turffield Gym takes good care of this Pokemon for the time being. You lot really helped me out. Thanks for that. Oh, and Blank, should you ever need my help, feel free to call me anytime. Milo's rare league card. Alright then, follow me, Sarina. Shinari! Well, looks like that Dynamax nonsense has calmed down. Well, the champion as expected. Ah, you two! I knew you'd be here. Give back the rusted shield back. Well, I never. It's not like that's something that belongs to you either. Even if it were yours, we wouldn't give it back. What's with these two? Get over here so I can battle you. Who are these guys? Spectators and staff should have been evacuated. The normal rules simply don't apply to us. Yes, that's what it means to be celebrities. Okay, even if you are famous, rules still apply to you. What? Who is this ruffian to question us? You're just someone who has strange taste in hairstyles. Your hairstyle is complete black and white. It's nonsense, isn't it, older brother? At least his hairstyle looks 1,000 times better than the two of you. You think I'd put any faith in words from rude little punks like you? But it seems our experiment was a success, younger brother. Quite. Next, let us try to dynamize an even stronger Pokemon. Ah, yes. At last we shall reveal the true nature of Zacian and Zamazenta. What was that about Zacian and Zamazenta? You despicable champion. We're going to keep letting Pokemon Dynamax and run wild. If you want to stop us, do your best to chase after our splendid-looking bottoms. More like celebrity bottoms. And with that, farewell. So you were the one who called all this stop. Calm down, Hop. You don't gotta act so hard. But they're getting away. Yeah, and they could be leading us to a trap. It's a bad idea to run in unprepared. But still... fine, you're right, I get it. Good. Let's calm down for a sec. Thanks to them running their mouths, we know their goal is to force Pokemon to Dynamax. And they plan to continue doing it. I'm not gonna let them do it. Yeah! This is no time to be hung up and getting back the rusted shield. Blank, Piers, we've got to stop those two. Well, the problem is, well, where are they going to be hitting next? So, I guess we'll have to find that out in the next episode. So, yeah, I guess that's what we're going to be doing next time is hunting them down, probably taking care of a lot of Dynamax Pokemon. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting for the next episode. So, I will see you guys then. Later.